Kim Kesty back in the video studio, and I'm gonna share another product spotlight with you. Any guesses what it might be? It's one of our other hero products from the catalog. It is, yes, the gel press, the gel press, the gel press, the gel press. What I'm going to do is just do a quick run through on how to do a really basic print from it, and then I'm going to do a little bit more complicated one if I don't run out of time. So you guys bear with me if it's kind of speedy, okay? It'll be good. So gel press, when you open it, I just want to give a little tip. Keep these little sheets that come with it, okay guys? So this comes with 2 protective sheets, one under and one on top. I'm just going to set this guy aside. Peel one off so I can have a work surface, which is this beauty right here. And I'm going to leave the bottom one on because I'm going to be doing a little bit of a watercolor technique on my second technique. So I'm going to leave this on so I can pick it up and move it around. So you can tell that it's real jelly and real fun and real flexible. So this is going to give, the bottom sheet is going to give it a little bit more stability for one thing I want to do. So again, kind of real quickly, I'm going to take one of our larger stencils right here. And I'm just going to grab some Pineapple Smoothie paint. So with the gel press, you can use paint, you can use liquid color, you can use our True Color Fusion ink. You can just use, gosh, so many different products with it. I love it. And then our regular brayer. And I'm just going to roll the Pineapple Smoothie paint all over it. And you just really need a thin coat. You don't have to go super crazy. I might have even got a tiny bit too much, but it's okay. So again, just roll it all over. You could see when I started that my stencil wasn't 100% clean. It's totally fine. So roll, roll, roll. Nice and smooth, pretty, pretty. Set my brayer there. So first thing I'm going to do is pull my first print. And I'm just going to rub it through that stencil. Rub it with your hands all over. Pretty firm, but you don't have to be like crazy getting an encyclopedia on it or anything. So there I've got my first print. Love it, beautiful. I totally 100% could use the print exactly like that. I'm going to set that one aside. And now when I pull the stencil up, you will see that I still have some pretty paint on here. So I don't want to waste that, right guys? So I'm going to go ahead and grab another whipped cream piece. And if you are practicing, I know there's been a little debate on using copy paper, and when you're practicing, certainly you can use copy paper, go for it. I do in the studio myself. But when you're ready to make your actual print, the whipped cream cardstock is amazing. So I'm pressing on there, I'm going to lift it up, and there's all that yummy, yummy remnant of color on there. Love that. I'm going to do one more tiny little trick. You could again stop just like that and you would be just amazing. But I'm going to add a little bit of lemon drop liquid color on here, just a little bit. Get my mister, spritz it, and again, take my brayer, just roll some of that yummy color on there. I still have paint on my brayer, it's okay. So I'm just kind of mixing them, almost making like a watercolor look. In fact, I want a little more water. So just play with this. Just a little something. Again, I could stop right where I was with this guy and be completely happy. But this time I've got some water. I'm going to kind of move it around on there. Add a little more. So this time when I pull the print, I'm actually going to take this same print because I want to add a little bit more color. And I'm just going to kind of lightly dip it in here. You guys might have seen some of Richard's videos where he does this. He kind of just picks up a little bit extra color. So now I'll do a little bit more in the middle. So now we've got a fun just watercolor effect on top of that original paint, right? So there's no right or wrong in how you guys can apply this. Got a couple drips, so I'm just going to come back and kind of blot them up a little bit. How pretty, right? Love that. So the original print, and then the leftover paint print, which I've watercolored on top of. So super fun, quick and easy. I'm going to show you what I did with that real quick. I'm probably going to have Roy waving at me in a minute like, you're out of time, you're out of time. Here's the project. I'll just show this. We'll take a picture of this, guys, and post it on the blog. So don't worry about that. But here's the finished project. So we'll see where I used that original print. I actually used the very, very first print I did for this project. I added a little gold silk on top. But don't think that you have to be so super complicated with the gel press. This is the very first print I did. Use it on my project. Love it. Love it, want it, gotta have it. Okay, so let me just show you real quick one other thing you can do with this yummy little gel press. And this time I'm just gonna go straight with the liquid colors. I showed you those earlier, right? So instead of going with paint, I'm gonna add some liquid color to my gel plate, add some water. And again, there's so many fun things you can do with this. And this time I'm gonna grab a different stencil. Where'd it go, where'd it go? Ah, here we go. This pretty guy. So I'm going to just pull kind of one. This is gonna be just a real watercolory first print. You can see that that paper's soaking it all up. So super fun, super dramatic. Love rich coral. I think this could totally be fun for anything holiday, you know, any kind of project like that. But I'm gonna add one more layer. This time I'm gonna add some sweet berry paint. I love sweet berry and rich coral together. They give such a fun color combo. I'm gonna grab a different brayer because I had my yellow on there. I don't want to mix my yellow and my pink. So this time I'm combining the liquid color and the paint. Isn't it fun? Just kind of work it in there. And again, no right or wrong. It's really what I want to tell you guys is you guys can just play with this and add different layers and just see what you can come up with. Awesome. So I'm going to kind of move the paper over so I can do a second print on the other half of the paper. Now Richard's an overachiever and he sometimes gets 4 card fronts on his paper, but see, look at that, how different. Now that you've added the paint to the top of the stencil, look how different the two of them are. Love that. Okay, I'm going to show you my finished project, which I did. And on the finished project, I actually painted sweet berry first and then added rich coral on top. So let me grab the card. It's on this side over here. And I put all kinds of crazy cute stuff on top. So I hope that you're able to see it. If we zoom up here, you can see how I've kind of the colors a lot lighter. I can see that I have banana cream on there. I forgot to tell you guys that. I did banana cream paint with sweet berry paint and the rich coral. Isn't that a pretty background? And I did another project where I did the second pull on it. And again, here's where I removed the stencil and then just had the watercolor on top. This is also rich coral liquid color right there. So fun, our new designer frame die, right? Love it. So again, just kind of wanted to throw it out there. You guys need to grab in there. How many of you have a gel press that have not opened it yet? Come on, raise your hand. Leave me a comment if you have not opened your gel press. But really what I want you to do is get in there, open it, play with it, grab a couple of your favorite stencils, and just have a blast. I know you will.